You know that feeling? The one where your head is bustling with brilliant ideas and big goals, but somehow you never start any of them because you feel you are not good enough. It's like you are glued to the starting line, waiting for the perfect moment that does not exist. Yeah, that was me for years. I was almost always waiting for more clarity, more time, better energy. I had notebooks full of plans and drafts, but somehow nothing ever made it out. And I started to feel like maybe I wasn't that type of girl to finish things or that I had indiscipline. So if you clicked on this video, I bet you are feeling that same frustration right now. Maybe you're telling yourself, I'm just lazy, I lack discipline. But what if I told you you are not lazy at all? What you are going through is perfectionism in disguise. And trust me, you are not so alone in this perfectionism trap. Hey, I am Nelo Jane. If you're into personal growth, mindset shifts, and becoming that better version of yourself, then you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to unpack this thing called perfectionism. For the longest time, I'll come up with these crazy good ideas. I'll get super hyped for days, start mapping things out in my head, maybe even tell my siblings about it with all the enthusiasm in the world. And then, poof, just like that, the excitement will vanish, the momentum will die, the idea dead, and never to see the light of the day again. I kept telling myself, maybe I'm not disciplined enough, maybe I just don't have that focus, maybe I am not that girl who finishes things until I stumbled upon this quote. Perfection is the symmetry of progress. And that changed everything for me completely. This quote hit me so strong because it made me realize I wasn't lazy. It's not that I wasn't serious. My problem wasn't a lack of motivation or drive. I was a perfectionist in disguise. What I truly needed wasn't to hustle more or to be more disciplined, but simply permission to be imperfect. Perfectionism is so incredibly sneaky, you won't always recognize it. It really shows up as, hey, I want things to be flawless. Nah, sometimes it looks more like this. You start something and immediately tear it apart. You revise endlessly, never happy with the first many drafts that you have. Or you can come up as never launching anything because you are always almost ready. Or comparing your rough, beautiful first draft to somebody else's finished masterpiece. This is the social media comparison trap hitting you. You forget that they're on chapter 100 while you're on chapter 1. Or it can also come up as thinking is not perfect, so why even bother? The all or nothing mindset that paralyzes action. It can also be not applying for opportunities because you feel you are not 100% match. Meanwhile, sometimes 70% is more than enough because they're looking for potential, a good fit, not a perfect fit. You can also be endlessly researching and planning, getting stuck in the analysis paralysis because you need just one more course, just one more book before you can begin. And me, I had YouTube videos I never uploaded, dream jobs I didn't even apply for, important conversations I avoided because I didn't feel ready enough or perfect enough at that moment. And this is the fear of failure wrapped in a pretty bow. And the real cause of all this perfection paralysis was not just missed chances, but wasted time, crushed confidence, stunted growth, and increased anxiety. So let me tell you something I've learned the hard way, and this is a game changer. If you wait until you are ready to do things, apply for opportunities, you will wait forever. That perfect moment simply does not exist. So it clicked for me. Nothing truly great starts perfect. Think about it. Even creation itself, if you're religious, when God created the world, it started with formless and void. It wasn't instantly a finished masterpiece. Even Rome, we all know, wasn't built in a day. It was built brick by brick. Even the most beautiful cities or houses started with muddy, chaotic, messy foundations. The beginning is not supposed to look perfect. It's supposed to look like motion. It is supposed to look like progress. It is supposed to look like you're learning. So after these realizations, I stopped obsessing over getting it perfect before sharing or taking off. I literally gave myself permission to start imperfect. For example, when I finally decided to record my first YouTube video for this channel, it was with my phone. The lighting wasn't good, the script wasn't very convincing for me, but I just did it. I also took steps towards other projects that I've been interested in. And you know what? That one small step, it taught me infinitely more than 15 videos I never filmed because I was waiting to do the right thing. It taught me courage, it taught me resilience, it taught me that done is better than perfect. And guess what? Surprisingly, that's when things started actually moving. So since I stopped worshiping perfection and started embracing imperfection, my efficiency has doubled. No more analysis paralysis. My confidence grew, not because I am doing things flawlessly, but because I am actually doing them. I am learning in public, getting real feedback, and adapting as I go. I am building momentum and a genuine sense of accomplishment. I am moving forward brick by brick, making consistent progress. So here's what I want to leave you with. Stop comparing your rough draft to somebody else's finished masterpiece. If your beginning looks messy, that's actually a good sign. It means you're building, it means you're growing, you're experimenting. Perfection is the finish line, but growth happens at the starting line. So, what is your next imperfect step? What's that thing that's been trapped in your head for a long time? Record that thing. Apply for that opportunity. Post that idea. Tell that story today. Step into that intimidating room. Launch that product you've been talking about for years, even if your knees are shaking. So, if this spoke to you, please leave a comment. Where has perfectionism been holding you back? And what's that one small imperfect step you are going to take today, even if it's not flawless? Let's grow together. No pressure, just progress. Until next time, it is your girl Nelo Jane. And remember, you don't have to get it perfect, you just need to have it going.